Good morning, welcome to the channel. Today is New Year's Day 2025. We're still in Vegas. This is our last full day. Well, actually tomorrow is kind of basically a full day. Our flight out tomorrow is like at 6 p.m. something, like 6:30 or something. So we're probably going to just like hang out on the strip for about half a day or so. Sorry, my sister's over there. We just made eye contact. We both were like, I don't know. So I'll take you along with us. We did see the countdown on the strip yesterday. I think our hotel area is actually kind of a good area for it. It wasn't super crowded. So if you get like slightly anxious in crowds, I think perhaps further down, like more towards the middle, would be a little bit more crowded. Everybody just started going that way. So anyway, we are at the Park MGM. So today we don't really have any concrete plan. Well, we actually do. I lied. We have 2 meal reservations. We have a brunch at 11, and that's at Chino Poblano in the Cosmopolitan. I always want to call it the Contemporary, and that's fully at Walt Disney World. At the Cosmopolitan. And then later on in the day we have a reservation at Best Friend, which is Roy Choi's like Korean American Mexican spot in Park MGM. That one is really hard to get reservations to, so if you want to go, I think my sister, we were able to get it like 3 weeks out and there were only a few spots available. So if you want to be eating at the Best Friend, you got to book it in advance. But anyway, I'll take you along with us on our day. Again, my sister and I probably will just like explore a little bit. We do have our monorail passes still. If you didn't see yesterday's vlog, we bought a 2-day pass, which is like 48 hours, and we're able to go on the monorail unlimited times, and that should bring us through today. We used a coupon from the Pop Slots game. It's like a gambling game on the phone, but we never spend real cash money on it. We just spin the free spins. And we were able to get that. There's a lot of coupons on there actually as well. It's just that we were here during a holiday week, so a lot of blackout dates did apply, so we weren't able to use most of them. Honestly, the day we could have used them, my parents and I were in a car in Utah, so we weren't able to use our coupons. But definitely consider that. Unless you have a gambling problem, don't do it at all. Or if you have a problem like where you spend money on games, don't do that either. But yeah, my sister and I have gazillion points and we didn't spend any money. Basically, I downloaded it because you can get free cruises on it, and that's kind of my goal and mission in life. Anyway, take you along with us. I have rambled far too much, and I'll see you in a bit. Follow me over Instagram at @EatSearchExplore. I always forget to say that. Consider subscribing, etc. But I'll check in with you in a bit. We are headed to the Aria Patisserie. My mom actually is coming with us. Originally, we thought she was going to get coffee alone because she was very eager. The whole week I've been like, where's our food court? It just clicked. It's Italy. Our food court is Italy. The queue is kind of long right now. Maybe like 30 people. Got the dulce de leche kunaman, and then also coffee. $15 though, this better be good. My sister got a palmier, and my mom got a cheese Danish. This is really good, but it's really big, so I think I'm only going to be able to eat half. Look how much dulce de leche there is in there. I just played another $1. I lost. It's almost 10 o'clock, and we're going to just like peep our heads outside to see what's up. Our reservation's at 11, so my sister and I can amble faster than our parents. So, shall we go to the Coke thing? Okay, we're going to go to Coke. It is open, by the way. It's their exclusive holiday ones. These are cute. You should get this for your phone. But they also have the Fanta. These are cute. Like little soda fountain glasses. Sprite. You get a Coke hoodie for your bottle. My aunt collects the Santa, but these ones are kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Oh, the baby polar bear. They have this one in Atlanta. I don't think I've seen those, but that one's cute. They have like Vegas collectible bottles. They do have soda in them. I don't know if you saw that, my sister showed. And then they also have like just the regular ones you can get at the other stores. There's one on discount. This hoodie's kind of cute if you did the tasting, because they have the tasting plate. But they did hit you with the back graphic art all over the back. Show your love for Coke in front of the photo wall. I keep thinking he's a stylized hot dog. These are on discount, but they're like the Tervis tumblers, but they're for $10, which is a very good price. The magnet section is gonna get me. Oh, this is what I have, but mine is from Atlanta. Also, my hands are like on fire. My body is not doing well right now. This one's kind of cute. The Las Vegas ice cold. I feel like these tote bags are made for like the Japanese tourists because it's like the Japanese tourist size or Japanese like tote bag size. You think it's just a hat? It's got a bottle opener. Oh no! She caught it. My sister found this magnet. It's so kind of cheap. These guys are all side-eyeing, looking at you suspicious. Okay, we're at the ABC store, by the way. This is like a really strong magnet. Listen. The ABC store also has like Hello Kitty exclusives. So I'm thinking of this one, but I also kind of like, no, not that one. Where did it go? This one. When we were in here last night, they didn't have as many. Well, no, actually they just moved them to the front. They don't have that many left. 2 for $14. Can't choose Hello Kitty or the Friends outside the sign. Got our souvenirs. I did make the decision to buy that magnet, but I got the cute one with the Hello Kitty and Friends. $4.99, not bad. And okay, so I like Coke, but I don't love Coke. And it wasn't a core part of our trip. Neither is Hello Kitty, but it's cuter than the other ones that they had there. And I like to always get one magnet because I actually use magnets on my fridge. It's not like I just collect things to collect things. Part of me was also thinking about doing like collecting postcards, but not every country does postcards because you can put them in like photo sleeves and have like an easy way to store them for your memories, you know? But anyway, my sister's laughing at me, I think. So I'm gonna sign out. This here bay for the tram is very freaking hot. So hot. Oh, fresh air, coldness. There's the Nomad pool, which we could use this time if we wanted to use the pool. Somebody smells like they smoke a lot. But we just walked past the Wicked Spoon. It's 10:48 and there was not really a queue. I don't know if you can see it. There's like maybe 3 people, but I think they just got in, so. Also, my eyes are absolutely on fire right now. We're going into the Cosmopolitan to like the shops and restaurant promenade area. Okay, so this is the restaurant, the Chino Poblano. We added the hot sauce plate, so it's got the Chinese one, habanero, and a little bit milder one. And the chips and salsa just came out.
Goodness on it. Alright, you're all set.
We got the pancakes fry, so it's the steamed buns, and we got the cow lao lao, which is the noodles, rolled noodles, and it has the sauce on the top. And I accidentally used flash, so I'm embarrassed. And my dad got a carnitas taco. This is the 18-monk noodle, and we added beef, and it has crispy sweet potato on the top. It was super good. Now my sister and I are off our own. Maybe we should go to the Chandelier Bar sometime. That's another one of the bars, the theme bars. Barbershop, cuts and cocktails. There's apparently a secret door in there for the bar part. Before I forget, the noodles that we had at the Jose Andres place, the Chino Poblano, so much better than Lala Noodle. That was kind of, Lala Noodle wasn't that good in my opinion. It was just kind of like, it was there, it was convenient. We're going into the Paris. We're gonna take the monorail eventually, but we wanna see if we can play the Sun City slots and lose money more. We've been talking and making fun of Frankie Valli of the Four Seasons all trip, so that's funny. The Vanderpump off Paris. It's kind of gaudy. I mean, it matches the aesthetic. So the Nobu is in here and not in the Nobu Hotel. Interesting. This is the Martha Stewart brunch restaurant. My mom hates Martha Stewart, so we couldn't even consider this, but this is the Bedford. And I think in here is where the, yeah, I was gonna say, I think that this is where the Dominique Ansel, the new one is, the Marché. They have the DKA. This art is really random. We're taking the monorail and it's in the Horseshoe actually, I think. I think that's where we're crossing over right now. And it's like follow the sign to self-parking, and then you'll probably see a sign. My sister says it's the first sign she saw. Flavortown. There's also a secret bar in this hotel. We're in the Horseshoe, and there's like puzzles you have to puzzle to get in, but I kind of think that the people will just tell you, but you need to have a 2-drink minimum and reservations. So the Cabinet of Curiosities is like a bar, but in there is the secret bar as well. The monorail is past the arcade and past the fitness center, which looked a little depressing at first, but there's more machines than meets the eye. Especially my eyes, because they're on fire right now. We're at Linq and Harrah, which is the other monorail. Did we come from here? Yeah, we came from here yesterday. We came through here yesterday through the parking garage and the other parking garage, as my sister says, from Harrah's side. But we're going to Linq today. We haven't seen it, but there's like kind of a lot of stuff there. It's like very family oriented, it looks like. Buddy is like owning the entire strip. He has like at least one spot at every freaking casino. But we haven't been to this casino yet. There's a cake vending machine. Who talks to you? They look kind of dry. How much are they? Hoboken style. So a hot pizza vending machine. It's him again. I was fighting for my life in that casino. It like hit me so hard. It was very smoky. But now we're at the promenade. We could get an Irish goodbye at the Blarney pub off the strip. We walked so far because that's the monorail station, and we were inside dying. My sister was hoping for an alcoholic chocolate beverage, but I don't think that's possible here. There's a Honolulu cookie company. That's crazy. It's kind of like how the croissant cube was going viral. I wonder if this is going viral. I've never heard of it. Gonna go into the Flamingo. Hopefully not die in here. We didn't eat enough shrimp. They're not very pink. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Don't smoke and don't feed them. It smells like animals in here, for sure. Oh, maybe the stork's over here. My sister's like, they have hummingbirds apparently, because we saw the placard. And then she's like, there one is. There he is. Eating. Oh, he's not flittering. I wish he was flittering. Seriously, why is there so much? It's a laughing Buddha. But why are there Buddhas everywhere? Is it because it's Caesars? Maybe Caesars have a Chinese component. Found him finally. In the rankings of spicy air, the spiciest air was in the Flamingo, followed by the Linq. The Linq, it was just like right when you get out of the shopping mall area, like the underground, right when you hit the casino, it was so spicy. So many photo shoots. We're walking towards the fashion show mall, but we're going to go in here, see how spicy the air is. Air is oddly not spicy, but it's really warm and kind of smells like fish in here, which I guess fits the theme of it being Treasure Island. There's the pirate ship with a lady with boobs. We're gonna cross over to the mall. Fashion show mall. Don't know what that is on the ground there. This is literally just a mall, but this is like the last Forever 21 in the world, so we're gonna look 60% off, and we were joking that we're gonna go to the New Kids on the Block when they have their residency. Oh, my sister found me a Snoopy sweater. My mom would say this is me, but I don't think it's true. He was winking. Oh, I missed him almost. Oh. We're not gonna make it up in time. Oh, there he is. Cute.
On there when we were on the monorail.
So now we're crossing over into the Venetian side from the Palazzo. That was the gondola my sister was reading about yesterday, the history of it. No Ferragamo Jello mold. I actually wonder if they sell the Jello mold. I feel like that's like a very designer thing, like the cheapest thing that people buy is like the little gift. Like at Tiffany, it's like a ring tray. Traffic jam. They got sunny in here. Oh, it's starting to set the sun over there. My sister got a gelato. Now she's a happy camper again. That gelato queue right at the right time. We were like fourth in line and 4 of the people were kids. We're headed back on the monorail, so we're gonna go through the parking garages again to Harrah's. And we're in the Venetian right now. As a fact check, I thought yesterday when we were walking in here, it was some guy's cologne that smelled like hamster shavings. No, I think that the perfume slash room spray they just use here smells like hamster shavings. Also, somebody's dying, and it's not me. I did have perfect timing. We decided to come back. We were gonna go to the Hard Rock because we've been getting tempted by the frozen Baileys every day, but there was a very long line. There was like a group of like 8 people, and I think it was somebody's 21st birthday, so they were like making a big deal about everything. So we decided to come back. We're gonna rest a little bit, pack, so we can potentially do things tomorrow and tonight. We might go back over to the Hard Rock tonight for frozen Baileys, but it's kind of late in the day for frozen Baileys then. I don't know, decisions will have to be made later. I also severely want to put my contacts on, but I can't. I think I scratched my cornea last night. It's terrible. It hurts so bad to close my eyes. So I just can't see anything. And also I hate glasses. You'll hear it on in the background. We just watched local news. So today there was like a cyber truck that exploded at Trump International Hotel on the Strip. So apparently they had just reopened the Fashion Show Mall and my sister and I showed up. So that could have been different, I guess. She would have been real pissed at me if we would have made it all the way there and it was closed. She would have been throwing hands. I realized I never showed you this when we were just about to check out. So about your room. Hopefully there's not like, this is a secret info. Mini bar info, room design, art collection. Oh, it does explain the weird art, actually. We were wondering about it. There's also in-room dining. My parents went to Side Betty Grill yesterday, and they both said the food was really good. My mom got chicken fingers, and it was like apparently the biggest chicken fingers she's ever seen. My dad says it puts Popeyes to shame, which doesn't take much. Concierge, fitness center. Oh, we've never checked out the fitness center. I did intend to go. I even packed stuff, but here we are, as it always happens. Pools and cabanas have been closed, but we have seen signs that says that, so there's like 2 hotels here. There's like the Nomad, which is like the fancy hotel, and the Park MGM, which is where we are, the plebes. But apparently the pool right now in the Nomad is open for us normal people. 6 space. I think, actually no, I don't know. I haven't seen that one. I thought what I saw was the corner store. House of Gaga. So that does not sell the Lady Gaga makeups. In case you're curious, it only sells merch. Shop. My mom has been going to there to buy beer. Check out. Okay, you can do it on your phone. Dining. Here's the dining info. Buvettes. You need to have reservations for that, and it was kind of, I wouldn't say competitive, it was just kind of difficult because we tried to do it last minute, but it's a steakhouse. We have best friend reservations tonight. Again, that one was really competitive, so we have a very early dinner. At MGM, they have the 777 late night eats from 7 p.m. to close. Chef truck. I think I showed you that. There's always been a big line, so I've never really felt comfortable filming people, but it has like tacos and sandwiches, like Cubanos and stuff. It's from that one TV show. I think it's called The Chef. I don't know. I don't watch Netflix, sorry. There's also Italy, which is, as I found out, or realized today rather, is our food court. The Juniper Cocktail Lounge, we haven't been to. Lala Noodle, we went to. It was just convenient, and we have some mobility issues right now, so the Lala Noodle was fine. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way for it. Lala Noodle, I think we also didn't order the specific things we probably should have, because they actually make hand-pulled. Nomad Bar, we have not been to yet either, but that's on the Nomad side. Same with the Library Restaurant. Primrose, I think my parents tried to get reservations there, but it was also quite competitive to get brunch reservations. Side Betty, my parents went to, as I mentioned. Oh, and then we went there. They do not sell pretzels. My sister and I were on a late night pretzel hunt the other day. By late night, I mean 8 p.m. The Crack Shack, we also walked past. It's on the outside. I don't think you can access it from the hotel, but it's like a fried chicken place. I just put in my contacts just to test it out, and oddly, my eyes are more comfortable with my contacts in. So I've just been suffering throughout the entire day. Every time I blinked, I was like, oh my god, pain. Feels like sand in there mixed with a little bit of shrapnel and a little bit of a cut. So anyway, much better. We're heading back to the main level, the casino floor. The best friend is right next to the casino. I think I showed you. There's even a best friend branded slot machine. Takes $1. Anyway, we are packed. My eyes still feel okay. My sister made a good point. She thinks that it's because the air is so dry that having a little protection in between the air and my eyeballs helping, which might be the case because it's feeling better. Got the Hawaiian bread and then the broccoli banchan. We got the kimchi carbonara. I thought it would be tteokbokki, but it's not. And then we got the barbecue platter. So it has chicken, beef, and pork. And then we also got the tostada yada yada, so it's shrimp and a crispy tostada shell. After dinner, my mom and I were looking in the convenience store in the hotel, and there was a funny beer, and I'm not gonna pay a hotel price for it. I'm gonna go try to find it at the CVS. And then my sister and I will share a beverage for last night. I got Chai. It's called Viva Hops Vegas. It's funny. Almost at the CVS. I also have 2 more coupons for CVS. They've just been giving me so many coupons. Hopefully they have it. The Viva Hop Vegas Hazy IPA, $3.99 here. Trying to see if there's any funnier ones. My sister said I need to do a funny one. I think this is the most funny one. The rest is like Blue Moon. Yeah, this is it. A lot of crazy people at the CVS. It's actually not even that late. It's 7:45. I'm back from my mission. Again, it's 7:45, but it was crazy out there. Yeah, anyway, it was a time. But my sister said just either the one that you mentioned or one with a funny name, and this was literally the only one with a funny name, and it was the one I mentioned. Yeah, 7% hazy IPA, so these might make our tummies hurt, but this was at least only 19.2 instead of 24 ounces. Anyway, we're gonna try it, and this is our last night. Cheers. My sister already drinking. Oh, this one's pretty nice. It's not very citry, it's very hoppy, which makes sense because it's Viva Hop Vegas. Anyway, it was funny. Let me see which brewery this is from. Hop Valley Brewing Co. from Eugene, Oregon. So local. Going to finish packing. Oh, I'll introduce you to our review of the food shortly. My sister's watching the dog championships. It's a husky jumping through sticks. But today we went to 2 different restaurants that were both probably some of the better food we've had. Yeah, my sister's nodding in agreement. So this afternoon was Chinese Mexican fusion from Jose Andres at the Chino Poblano. And for this evening's meal, it was the Korean Mexican fusion from Choi. And they were both very different actually. Except for the Mexican element, but the Mexican element was chips, tortilla chips. But both of them we would highly recommend. Again, I think that if you want Asian noodles from what we've tried on our trip, I don't know about any of the other places because I have some observations about Vegas. It's a very strange place. But the Lala noodle in our lobby, it smells really good. It just isn't as flavorful as it smells. Because when you walk past, you're like, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. But then we went there and it was just kind of it was there. It just wasn't as flavorful as you would think by the scent and the fragrance. Anyway, so we would say, or I would say for sure, that the Jose Andres Chino Poblano in the Cosmopolitan, not the Contemporary, is probably where I would go and I would recommend. And it was kind of difficult to get reservations, I think. That's why we ended up with it right at opening, because I think the later times were already full. And then the place that we just finished at Best Friend in the casino of Park MGM, that one was really hard to get seats for and reservations. There is, I think, walk-in for there's a bar where you can just walk in and get the slushies, but it's also weird hours, so whenever my sister and I would want slushies, it's not open. That place we would recommend as well. What we ordered was the perfect amount, and I don't typically like Korean food in the US. And this was actually pretty good, but I guess it's Korean American, you know? So the meat, the barbecue platter, everybody had meat that they enjoyed, I think, on it. And I played with fire and I ate pork. So we shall see if that is a bad option. And then the kimchi carbonara was with cavatappi pasta, I believe, and it was really good. I think it was a pretty cheap price for the amount of food you got, because when you think about Olive Garden, that was a bigger portion than the Olive Garden, and it has other ingredients in it than just like the sauce and the noodle like you would get at Olive Garden. And I would say that it was kind of a little bit too much for the four of us. Yeah, it depends on how hungry you are, because we also were like not super duper hungry, all of us, but it was a really nice balance. The one thing I would say is the banchan. Unless you're really in love with a particular banchan, I think that that's slightly too high of a price. It was $5 per banchan, and it was like the smallest cup I've ever seen in my life, and it was like maybe one stalk of broccolini in there. I don't even think it was two. I think it was one stalk of broccolini, and that was $5. So would recommend you try it if you can get a reservation. I would say if you want to try it but you're not sure when or if you will be able to, just get the reservation and drop it later. We tried to book it, I think, like 3 weeks in advance, right? Yeah, 3 weeks in advance, and it was pretty booked solid already. And you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance without a fee, but if you cancel it after that, you have to pay $50 per person, I believe is what my sister said. She handled the booking. The service was kind of okay. It wasn't the best service we've had. Yesterday's service was really good. At Chica, it was really good. Oh, that was the other thing I never told you, but they accidentally dropped... Everybody has flaming things here, and they dropped the flaming alcohol, or the alcohol that's flammable, on me for somebody else's dessert at Chica. They got the flaming skull, and I was like, I was panicked because also the match for it fell behind me, so I thought I was hit a little bit harder. My sister's watching. Oh, it was not the right channel. Anyway, with that, I'm going to sign out. It's about 8 o'clock, so we are going to just finish our beer, finish packing, and I shall talk to you in the morning. Tomorrow we're going to be spending basically the full day in Vegas, and then we're going to head out to the airport around 3:30. Our flight's at 6:45, so that will be a travel day mixed with a last day in Vegas sort of scenario. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Follow me over on Instagram at Eat, Search, Explore. Consider subscribing, etc. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.